walk. Let's go. Ready?
Yeah, all set.
Let's go. Here we are, hike 4. It's raining, it's our first rainy, wet day, and we're parked up here near the poo that I finished at yesterday. We've got about 15 miles ahead of us, taking us to Lucknow, which is near Christmas Common, one of my favourite places to go. We're just getting ready. Oh, Dad's inside the van, getting his stuff on. So we're going to set off from here and then head west and then south, I think, and then head back again. So we've got about 7.5 miles in that direction and then 7.5 miles back up in this direction. Let's hope the rain starts to ease off a bit. It's horrible. Right, how are you feeling so far?
Good.
What were you, 45 minutes in?
Yeah, probably 35, something like that. It's not raining, which is nice, so we can have our hoods down and take in the view. Quite blustery in places still.
Yeah, it's very windy.
Like this for the rest of the day, it'll be fine, won't it?
Yeah. Just asked Dad if he is excited or nervous for the Pennine Way.
We're apprehensive and everything. Obviously you don't know how bleak it's going to be in some parts, and you know, trying to find the route in places, because it is quite difficult in places. It's not that well signposted, and just obviously the prospect of some of the climbs and we might be coming up against after doing day after day. I think it's going to be quite a physical test, but I think we're both up to it.
Yeah, I'm excited about how challenging it's going to be, and that it's like one of those challenges that walkers, hikers want to do. You know, it's one of the big ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, is there really a bigger one than that? Apart from, you know,
not in the UK, no.
no, you know, it's probably got to be the most famous and most difficult walk in England.
Yeah.
Well, in the UK. So I think there's a merit to that, of like, I'm excited to complete that.
Yeah.
And to sort of have that down. I'm nervous about having to do that much walking in one go.
Yeah.
You know, I'm nervous about the idea of walking like we have been every day for 18 days.
Yeah, that's right.
Because I don't think we'll ever, even on our practices, get a true, well, we're never going to walk for 18 days, are we? So,
Exactly.
yeah, that's what I mean. You know, I don't know, I find that quite nervous, really.
Yeah.
Aston Rowant Discovery Trail. The walk was developed by Aston Rowant Parish Council. The trail is style-free and fully waymarked. The circular route is 5.3 miles, but with the extension to a pub and a hotel. I like how they've put the pub on it as well. Nice, but that's where we're going here. That's where we finished the walk, and we've come from here. It's not that far to go. I'm going to see a cuckoo pen.
That's not my business.
And that is the M40. We're about to walk under, oh my God, it's flooded. We're walking under the M40 now. Oh, there is a footpath to the left-hand side. That's good. Although I do want to wash my boots off. Well, here we are at the end of the route for today, at least. It's windy, it's pretty wet. It's been a good test, hasn't it?
It is, yeah, test of our kit and stuff.
You able to point out to us what we did the other day The first day, the second day, and now our third day.
Day 1.
Coombe Hill, a bit further.
There.
Yeah. That was the
Second day.
first day. All right, second day.
There.
Nice. And now today. Wow.
That
Gee.
bit is the worst route ever.
What's the blue line for? Oh, it's just
I think
tells
that-
you if it's bridle path
Yeah.
or not. Well done. So far.
Didn't it?
Seems like we did more. Where?
Oh, but then we didn't turn round, did we?
No.
That's why that was so much longer.
Yeah.
Of course,
We've turned around for both of those. Stop for our dinner or our lunch, and here I've got some lovely chicken and Mediterranean vegetable wraps that Sarah's made me. What are you eating?
I've got a wrap with ham and salad.
Nice. Right, it's your favourite part of the show. What's your favourite meat? What's your favourite meat?
Favourite meat?
Yeah, not cut of meat either, just your favourite meat.
Meat full stop.
Yeah, because cut of meat can be a different question.
Lamb.
Really? Why?
Yeah, because it's fatty, so it's got good fat. It's got flavour carriers in it, because that's what gives you from the fat. And just as long as it's not overcooked, I just find it really
chewy and stuff.
tasty. Well, if it's cooked nicely, I mean mint sauce, lashings of mint sauce with Yorkshire puddings and thick gravy to go with it.
In that regard, then, roast dinner. Your favourite roast dinner would be made with lamb. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, what cut of lamb then? Rump. Is
And
that what it is? What do they do? They do leg,
neck.
shoulder. Oh, it's mutton. Is mutton lamb? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It's an old sheep.
Oh.
Cutlets. Lamb cutlets are lovely.
What are they like? Sort of like
Little mini chops.
mini chop. Yeah. Yeah, kind of like what a chicken breast is in a way, but like.
Well, it's just like a pork chop, but a lot smaller.
Nice. What's the most expensive? Do you know what the most expensive cut of lamb is? Yeah, like you get tomahawk steaks and things like that from beef. Is there an exceptionally expensive cut?
Don't have it that often, to be fair.
Really? Neck? I don't think I've ever had neck.
Grandma, we used to have rolled neck of lamb.
Oh no, I've heard of that.
She would stuff it and then roll it. And
Stuff
I'd have
it with what? Stuffing?
stuffing, and I'd have to put my finger on each knot with the string,
yeah.
and she would
She
tie it
side
up
it
and then
round.
cut it and work all the way down.
That's nice.
What's your favourite biscuit?
I don't like biscuits really.
Oh,
I don't.
if you had to have a biscuit. Or say chocolate bar then, if you can't.
Oh, I can do chocolate bar. I don't really eat biscuits that much. Oh, actually, no, I will do biscuits. The only biscuit I'd ever actually reach for is a chocolate-covered hobnob. I love the oaty. Do you have hobnobs? They're like really oaty.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big biscuit. I've had them, but I'm not a big biscuit eater.
No, not really. Yeah, that's probably the only one I go for. I don't like you. Is it you that likes those Leibniz?
Yeah.
things? No, I don't know. Like, yeah, not a massive fan of them.
And are you a dunker?
Am I a dunker? No, because I don't. Oh, sugar. It won't close. It won't close now.
You better go and tell the man in his van. There's parked round the corner.
It's not. Oh dear.
Awkward.
My favourite biscuit is a get out of trouble biscuit. Oh dear. Well, maybe I'll just tell him that the door's open.
Yeah, just say you rested your bag on it and the door opened.
No, I won't say. I'll just say we were stood here and the door was open.
Right, so is that it?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm more worried about this now. Yeah.
Starting to rain now.
Hobnob. Chocolate
Right.
cover hobnob.
Excellent.
So to avoid the godforsaken path that we walked on before, with all the muddy tracks, we've decided to scramble through a forest that's grown over a dismantled railway. So that's where we are at the moment. That over there is the muddy path, and the dismantled railway runs alongside that. And it's literally the only way of getting through without having to get stuck in all that bloody claggy horribleness. Wow, it's amazing. Oh, it's incredible. It's like a giant lake. Right, here we are at the end of the walk. We've got about, I don't know, 3 minutes to go. So, sum up the walk today.
The walk was quite long. It was, in reality, it was just over 15 miles, but although I'm feeling a bit achy in my legs now, it doesn't feel quite as tortuous as when we just did the 14 and a half.
Yeah.
On our first day.
That's because it was more undulated, right?
Yeah, there was a couple of hills which were nice to sort of push it out a bit, but there was a part that we had to obviously do one way and then the other, which was like the Battle of the Somme, picking your way through just like mud and water and awful, and that was quite a boring stretch. So overall, not the most interesting of walk.
Probably the least interesting walk we've ever done.
Oh yes, definitely, and I just hope that there isn't a repetition of it for the remaining parts down to Avebury.
Yeah, that's Avebury. Thank you. So for me, it's the second part of a 2-day walk. Feeling okay. I've got a pretty sore lower calf on the outside of my leg. I'm not quite sure what it is. It feels like a bruise that I might have picked up yesterday. Not from walking, but from doing some sport. So I think the boots are pretty comfortable. They're warm. But yeah, the back's a little bit tight, but overall, I'm actually quite comfortable. And I was saying to Dad, if my foot wasn't hurting as much as it does, I reckon I could do another day tomorrow, which obviously we're going to have to do because we're doing that 16 times what I've just done. Well, 16 more days after the 2 days I've just done. Check in as we always do at the end with our stats. Right, we are finally back and looking at discussing our statistics like we had last time. Do you want to go first, or have you got your bits there?
I have.
All right, go on then.
Total time 5 hours 34 minutes 25 seconds. Fraction over 15 miles, just over 22-minute walking pace. Burnt off total calories 2,293. Average BPM 114. 1,367 feet, and in terms of number of steps, 33,883.
Wow, that's more than we did last time.
Mind you, I did have that on first thing this morning.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't have done a huge amount of steps.
Mine's 24.38 kilometres, which is 15.14. Actual moving time I've got is 5 hours and 20 minutes.
I got 5 hours 34.
That's total time though, isn't it?
I paused it.
Yeah, you didn't pause it when you were talking to that bloke. And
No.
No,
Oh,
this is only when you're moving.
Oh, right, okay.
5 hours, 20 minutes.
I don't think mine does that.
Calories, 2,400.
2,293.
Yeah.
100 out, which it was last time, wasn't it? We're
Yeah.
around 500.
2438. Average heart rate, 111. Elevation gain, 340 metres. Do you know what that is in feet? 1,115. That's quite far out. 200 feet. That's elevation gain. Yeah, that's the same thing, right?
Yeah. I can't read my range. Which is
74 to 156 BPM. My max was 146. Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
Another one done. Well done, mate. Love you. Love you too. Till the next one. Bye.